right. Welcome everybody. We're going to do 3 tutorials today. I'm going to redo my Diamond Lady tutorial. I made some errors in my first one that I just kind of wanted to redo it and get it cleaned up. And then we're going to look at Hot Tip, the EM version, and Laser Q will be our final game. So we'll go ahead and get started here on Diamond Lady. So this is a goofy game from Gottlieb. I believe mid to late 80s, yeah, 1987. It heavily involves drop targets. You see here in the middle of the game, there's 3 banks of drop targets, 2 5 banks, and 1 4 bank for a total of 14 drop targets. So the game uses a lot of drop targets. There's spot targets behind the drop targets. There's 1 behind this set, there's 2 behind this set, and 2 behind this set. That's what the cards that are flashing in the middle of the playfield indicate. So the 10, Jack, Queen, King, and Ace of Hearts are behind the drop targets. And those collect various values here in the center of the playfield. We'll start off by talking about pretty much everything on the playfield here, and then we'll go into multi-ball, which has the playfield multipliers, things like that. But right off the plunge, you can see here the lights are racing in the shooter lane. It's going to give you one of 3 modes that the game has, or I guess it's going to light one of 3 things for you. So one of them is going to be the spinners, which if the spinners are lit, it's going to add to your end of ball bonus. The other mode is it's going to drop all the drop targets except for the red ones, which the red ones are the ones on either end of every drop target bank. So there's 6 red drop targets. Again, they're the ends of each drop target bank. That mode, it drops all the drop targets except for the red ones, starts a 5 million point hurry up, and then it's just how fast can you knock down all the red diamond drop targets to collect that hurry up value. And then the third mode is this aces mode, where it'll drop these 2 centered black drop targets in the middle, and that spot target behind it will be worth 100,000 as long as that mode's running. There's another insert right in front of that ace insert that's flashing that says 100,000 on it. That'll be flashing. Hit it as much as you can for as many 100,000 point collects. All right. So once we plunge, we'll see what it gives us here. Okay, so it's giving us the aces hurry up mode. So as you can see, the hurry up's going on the score, and as we collect drop targets, we're getting closer to that collect. So we got 2 drop targets left, which are the bottom 2. This one on the right's the hardest for me to get. Real late on the flipper. But you can see here, so we took too long, so the hurry up timed out, and we didn't get it. If you were noticed before, while I had that going on, you can see these flashing inserts going to this lane behind the drop targets. If you ever hit that lane behind these left drop targets, it'll light your left outlane save. That outlane save is on a timer. I believe on stock settings it's around 30 to 40 seconds. So if you light that outlane save and you don't use it for 40 seconds, it'll go out. So just be mindful of that. I usually try to... The left spinner shot feeds that lane real nicely. So I usually try to just keep in mind that, you know, if I have that lit and it's been 10, 20 seconds or so, might want to shoot that left spinner to get that left outlane relit. Now we hit the right spinner there, and it fed us to the top lanes. You can see those top lanes are changing which lane is lit, and that's done via the pop bumpers. Like every so many pop bumper hits are going to change that lit lane up top. If you roll down the lit lane, which we did once, it'll advance your playfield multiplier, which right now we went from 1x to 2x. That playfield multiplier only applies during multi-ball. So you'll notice when we get into multi-ball, these playfield multiplier lights will start flashing. That means they're activated. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But while we have most of these drop targets down, we can kind of talk about the royal flush values. So right now, the royal flush value is at 100,000. If we collect the remaining flashing cards, which is the ace and the 10, via the spot targets. So we'll try for the ace here. Miss. Real dangerous shot, but... Okay, so there's the ace. So we got the ace, but not the 10. Had we gotten the 10, we would have gotten awarded 100,000 points. It would have moved the Royal Flush value to the next one, which is 250,000, and that progress would save ball to ball. So had we collected the 100,000 on ball 1, we still would have been able to collect the 250,000 on ball 2. But since we didn't collect the 100,000, you can see all our cards are flashing again, so we got to do that over. Alexa just did some weird thing. But anyway, so...
As an adjective, weird is usually defined as involving or suggesting the supernatural, unearthly, or uncanny. As a noun, weird is usually defined as fake.
Okay. So that resets. So in this ball, we'll concentrate on talking about how to get to multi-ball. We talked before, the drop targets have red drop targets or diamond drop targets on either end of each drop target bank. So there's 6 of them. To light lock for multi-ball, you have to hit down all of those diamond drop targets. Also, one thing I didn't mention before when we talked about that side lane that lights the left out lane save. So we got that lit. When you roll down that lane, if the black drop targets are up on the left, those will be dropped down for you. So it spots those for you. So that'll help lighting the jackpot ramp. We'll talk about that in a minute. Or just like getting targets out of the way so you can hit those spot targets behind. So we got 3 of the 6 targets down for lock. So let's see if we can't get the other few. Again, the bottom right one on mine is very difficult to get. Almost got it there. Like, I usually hope to get it off a sling. So now we're down to the last one. And unfortunately, your progress towards multi-ball doesn't save ball to ball. So if we drain right now, all these targets are going to come back up on the next ball. So we still need this bottom drop target here to light lock for multi-ball. But it's never a bad idea to hit that right spinner lane, because that's going to feed the top lanes and help you increase your playfield multiplier for when you're in multi-ball. You can also continue to build that while you're in multi-ball. You don't have to do it before you start multi-ball. So we're still missing that one drop target. Super hard to hit. There we go. So you'll notice too, now we have a center drop target save that came up. That came up because we hit the bottom 2 red drop targets. Okay? So that's your 2 saves. Hit the lane behind the left drop target bank to light your left out lane save. Hit the bottom 2 drop targets to light your center drop target save. That's also on a timer. So if we wait too long, that drop target will eventually drop back down. So we got our lock lit, which is on the right spinner lane. So if we get up there, multi-ball has begun. Now once we hit a switch, multi-ball will start. It'll kick out the top ball, but it's a 2-ball multi-ball. And you'll notice that our 2x will start flashing during multi-ball, meaning that Playfield Multiplier is activated. What does the Playfield Multiplier multiply? Well, it doesn't multiply everything. It's basically all the minor switches. Rollovers, pop bumpers, spinners, slings, spot targets behind the drops. Those will be multiplied. Collecting the diamond hurry up, or collecting all the spot targets to get the increasing value award, you're not going to get those multiplied. You also get an increasing award for collecting all the diamond drop targets. It was first at 100,000, now it's on 200,000 since we've already collected them once. That goes all the way up to being worth 7,000 because it'll eventually light all 3 of the inserts. It goes up by 100,000 each time, all the way up to 700,000. The last thing we can talk about before we start multi-ball is lighting the jackpot ramp. This left ramp on the game will light green. There's a green insert in front of it. It'll flash green once you've collected all the black drop targets. You can see all the black drop targets are down right now, but that's because we were playing the diamond hurry up. We actually have to hit all of them down to light that ramp for jackpot. There are jackpot letters on the backboard of the game right above the playfield. Those letters carry game to game. So if someone collects some of those letters one game, those letters will be there for the next player, next game, all that kind of good stuff. in my research and play testing, that value seems to be around 100,000 points for that jackpot. It appears that that is affected by the Playfield multiplier in multi-ball. So if that's lit during multi-ball, try and complete your jackpot, but that's not going to be where all your scoring's coming from on this game. It's really going to be from the drop targets and getting those diamond hurry-ups, especially during multi-ball when it's more safe and easier to collect all those with multiple balls flying around. So I always try to, when I get into multi-ball, just concentrate on drop targets, because if you drain out, you're probably going to be close to lighting your next lock. You're going to collect some diamond hurry-ups, hopefully. But again, it's just going to keep hitting those drop targets is really going to increase your score, especially during multi-ball. And you just want to use that safety of multiple balls being in play to keep hitting on those drop targets. So let's see how good we can do here. Right off the bat, I kind of want to hit this lane, which I just did. So now we got both our ball saves active. So we have a fairly safe play field right here. The only thing that can drain us is the right out lane. Well, now the center can too, because we just lost that. But so we just got the spot target award. So you can see it advanced in the middle of the play field to 250. So that'll be our next award if we collect those. We don't have a diamond hurry up going yet. So in order to get the diamond hurry up going, we got to knock down all the drop targets. And you can see my left out lane save just turned off. And we got screwed by it. Because, like I said, that's on a timer. That's not always going to be lit. Oh, good save there. Oh, man. Ah. So again, we're going to lose progress on everything but our royal flush value, which again is the spot targets behind the drops. It's not entirely clear what increases your end of ball bonus, but just know that just by having the lit spinners will increase your end of ball bonus. That may be the only thing that does, but the end of ball bonus is maxed out at 500,000 points. So don't expect any huge bonus collection on this, because it's never going to be more than 500,000 points. But it's always good to rip a lit spinner to keep building that value. Another good idea during multi-ball, if your playfield multiplier is decently high, is to hit the spinners. The spinners are worth 1,000 unmultiplied, but that can get pretty high depending on how many playfield multipliers you can get going. The max playfield multiplier is 15x. That will have every insert lit in front of you here. So whatever inserts are lit in front of you for the playfield multiplier, just add those up. So we got the diamond hurry up mode going, which also lit our jackpot ramp because it knocked down all the black drop targets for us. Damn. So we got a letter for jackpot, but again, that ramp's not gonna do you too much good. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Okay, so we've covered pretty much everything, except like there are some harder things to get to on this. Lighting special is pretty difficult to do, but you do that from collecting enough royal flush values. Again, the spot targets behind the drops. If you go through enough waves of those, you'll eventually get to special, which lights at this joker target right here, and that's worth, you can see it's got a red insert in front of it. So when that's flashing, you hit that joker target, and it'll be worth 500,000 points. Let's think. Oh, knocking all the diamond drop targets down, the ones that light lock, the red ones. Each time you hit them down, again, we talked about that's an increasing value all the way up to 700,000. But once you get to that point, special lights after that. And again, another 500,000 points awarded to you there. That one doesn't involve the joker target, I don't think. It just awards it to you. So if you hit enough of go through enough waves of the diamond drop targets, you'll get that 500K special award as well. Not sure how there's a special for the top lanes. I don't know if I've ever seen that lit, so not entirely sure how to get that one lit. But again, if you ever collect special on these Gottliebs, it's almost always worth 500,000 points. I guess like once we max out or get our playfield multiplier to a certain point, there's another special awarded there as well, and maybe that's when the top lanes lights. But anyway, it's more important to know that if you do get special, it is worth a good amount of points. You're gonna get 500K out of that. So So we'll just that's pretty much all the rules there. But we're just gonna play, you know, for a while now, like probably till 2 o'clock, another 45 minutes or so, and just see how good a score we can get, and just kind of talk through things as I go here. So if I ever plunge and get that ace mode, like right up the center, I just ignore it. It's too hard of a shot, too dangerous of a shot to really go after. So it's always a good idea to just keep feeding the ball up top to get your playfield multiplier increased a little bit. Unfortunately, your playfield multiplier resets every ball, so if I were to drain right now, we got to start from scratch on the playfield multiplier. But until I get that right drop target down on mine, I really don't go too much for light and locks right off the bat. It's just too hard for me to hit that drop target, so I just kind of ignored it first. See, there, I got it. Now I'm going to actively go for the lock targets. Like, just because I know I can confidently hit the rest of those red drop targets. So I only got one left to light lock. Fairly safe shot because I got my center save lit. I'm trying to hit the left spinner to light the left out lane. There we go. Alright, so we got the diamond hurry up going right at the start of multi-ball. So we want to plunge really quickly. See if we can't make hay here. So again, we got the diamond hurry up going with multi-ball. We just want to hit these red drop targets down as quickly as possible. And sometimes, okay, so just one left. My left out lane save isn't the best. Ooh, get it. There we go. So we collected the hurry up. I'm not sure how much it was worth, but a decent amount. We're up to 2.6 million now. Sometimes when you collect that hurry up, it starts it up right again. I'm not sure why we didn't do it there. Maybe not all the drop targets dropped, but might be a little bit goofiness in the rules there that I don't quite understand. But so now we're back. We're in multi-ball, so we actually have a 4x playfield multiplier going here. So it's not a bad idea to hit spinners at 4,000 apiece. The drop targets are normally worth, I think, 5,000 apiece. So hitting them down now will be worth 20,000 apiece, so that's not terrible. And getting all the drop targets down again is going to get us to our next diamond hurry up. So never a bad idea to go after them in multi-ball. So add a multi-ball, and again, we're just working towards our next multi-ball. So you can see in that multi-ball, we hit down most of the drop targets. I only have one red drop target left to light lock for our next multi-ball. And I'm missing it like crazy, but that's okay. There we go. So lock's lit again. So we want that right lane. We got no ball saves. It's a little dangerous. If I'm ever trapped on the right, I always go for the left spinner because it's going to light/relight the left out lane save. Okay, so we got the last drop target down, so started our diamond hurry up. A little earlier than I wanted it to because we had multi-ball lit, but... So that's a pretty damn good first ball in this game. You get anywhere in the millions on your first ball, that's a great start. Because this game can be pretty brutal. Okay. So not much progress saving this game. It's really just that royal flush value, the spot targets behind the drops. So there's not really a whole bunch of planning you can do or things of that nature. It's kind of a quintessential one ball game. You know, there's not too much planning involved in this game. So you're never out of it. Okay, so you saw I hit that jackpot ramp when it wasn't lit. And it dropped the black drop targets on the right bank. So just like the lane behind the left drop target bank, hitting the ramp will knock down the black drop targets of this bank. So again, I want to hit this right lane so we can build up Playfield Multiplier a little bit before we start multi-ball. Or at least until I get that drop target down that I never hit. Oh. There we go. Oh! Alright, so we got one more red target. Come on! So we're close to another multi-ball there, but didn't quite make it. Again, so no change in plans. We just want to work towards our next multi-ball. Hit lit spinners and light ball saves along the way. There's our left. Ooh, lucky. Pretty hard for me to hit that spinner shot on the fly today. But at least on this one, ski passes are fairly safe from left to right if it's coming down that lane. All right, let's go right spinner. Bad shot. Bad shot. All right, one drop target left, and it's the one I suck at. So I'm just gonna hope to luckily hit into it and work on other stuff. And depending on what type of tournament match I'd be in right now, I might change that plan. But especially with the score that I have, I'd feel pretty confident right now if I was in a tournament that I could just keep doing this and slowly increase my score and then just hopefully get that last drop target down. Ooh. A screaming out lane drain, sometimes that ball kicker can't keep up with it. So we drained out the right out lane or left out lane even though we had it lit. So I'd say if you can get into the habit of like getting anywhere from 2 to 5 million on this, you should be in good shape. But it can have a lot of brutal games on this. I've had plenty that were well under 1 million points, so. Again, if I get this mode on the plunge, the big hurry up mode, I don't go out of my way to hit these drop targets. I've been burned way too many times, so I tend to kind of ignore it a little bit unless I get a bunch of really lucky drop targets and I'm only 1 or 2 away from collecting it. Then I might actively go after it. But outside of that, just kind of ignore it. Go on with your day. That's what I do sometimes too. Sometimes the ball's coming down to this sling, and I'll nudge the game forward so it nudges into the drop target. So we got multi-ball lit. We started another diamond hurry up. So even though we got the diamond hurry up mode running, that was the only way we could have drained. Even though we had that diamond hurry up going, I was more worried about getting to multi-ball so we could have that safe play. So this lit our spinners. Those are always good to hit, lit or unlit. If I'm on the right flipper, I almost always go left spinner. There's a good combo. Bad bounce there. On mine, that upper kicker to the lane, to the top lanes, it almost always goes to that right in lane. So I always prefer to have that right lane lit up top. Oh, I thought that looked good. So we hit all the black drop targets down, so that's why that jackpot ramp's lit. I don't know why I'm going for that ramp. There's really no point. There we go. So we got all our red drop targets down. Lock is lit. Diamond hurry-up's going. Again, take your time because it's pretty easy to get that diamond hurry-up to restart. Just want to get that multi-ball started so you have safe play. Alright, now we want to go drop targets. I want to get spinner first, which we just did. Then we want to hit drop targets. There we go. We just need one more on the left there. Now I guess draining out a multi-ball resets our drops. Or you know what? I think we got the... Yeah, we got the... One thing I forgot to mention. If you collect this Royal Flush value, which is getting all the spot targets behind the drops, you get that value, but then it resets all the drop targets. So if you were working on something, it kind of resets everything, so you got to start over. So be mindful of that. So there we go. There's a multiplier increase. Spinner for days. Come on. Get up there. Man. Oh! That's exactly what I was talking about. The outlane save turned off right as I was draining. So you always want to try and re-up that timer. Because those can happen. Oh, there we go. I got my troubled drop target down, so I'm going to concentrate on red drop targets. Get in that multiplier. Damn. There we go. My outlane kickback is missing some parts, so it's not the smoothest, strongest action to get the ball back in play. So you kind of have to give the game a little forward nudge to get it back into play. But you can take your time because it's not going to turn off unless another switch activates. So again, I'm just trying to get my last couple red drop targets down here. I just need one in the center bank and one in the left bank. There's one. One left. Ah, missed it. Missed it. Oh. There we go. Get up there. No. God. Couldn't get control for that multi-ball shot. Another quick one. So again, we'll play this for about another 30 minutes, and then we'll go over and learn some hot tip. Nope. Lucky there. Okay, I got the drop target I suck at is down. What I really want to get is this bottom left drop target, because that'll give me my center save. There we go. That was a good move there. There we go. Okay. Multi-ball started. The hurry-up's going. So let's try and cash in here. We got two drop targets right off the bat. That's good. 2 drop targets left. 1 left. The one I suck at. Oh, just missed it. There we go. Got it. So that was a big collect, I think. So the diamond hurry-up started again because we just finished it. So again, we're just trying to throw balls all over the place, but you know, we jumped up to 3 million real quick there. Diamond hurry-up's probably close to running out. But we're close to our next multi-ball. We got our center save lit. 1 more drop target for... Boom. Diamond hurry-up started again. Alright, another multi-ball. So this is a good, really good start. There we go. Do some 2... Ooh, baby! Oh, no! We had another chance of, like real close at another diamond collect there. And if you think about it, I mean, you're getting that hurry-up value, and we had the diamond collect all diamonds bonus up to 400,000. So 400,000 plus your collect. If you're in multi-ball and got some multipliers going, scores can jump up pretty quick. All right, that was a good ball 1. Ball 2. That's the quick one. Alright, a few more drop targets. We got ready for the next. Oh! Another solid game there. Alright, we should get another multiplier here. There we go. Oh, good save. Oh no! Uh-oh. No bueno. This game's relatively punishing for missed shots. Damn, again. I've gotten killed missing that right spinner twice in a row now. That's why it's very important. Like I'm always trying to get that lane on the plunge. Whether it be a lucky bounce like that or shooting the spinner. Get that out lane, that left out lane save lit on your first shot. Alright, that should be a Playfield multiplier. Borg Dog, what up? Welcome. We're learning some Diamond Lady, then some Hot Tip, and then some Laser Q. So you got here in time to see all 3 if you want. And also, I'm gonna have 3 separate recordings from today, 1 for each game, and I'll have those up on my YouTube channel. Come on, baby. There we go. So you can see them later to learn these games. Alright. A few more red drops, and then we're ready for multi-ball. Oh, I can't believe it didn't tilt there. Lock up, lock up. Los! Welcome, Los. Welcome. Are you here to learn some Diamond Lady plus other games? I'm sure you probably know Hot Tip and Laser Q already. So we got a 4x Playfield multiplier going here, so I kind of want to stop playing with my food here and start going after some stuff. That was a good shot. So those were worth 4,000 a pop with a 4x Playfield on that spinner. A couple more red drop targets and we'll get that hurry up. Alright, one more. See if I can backhand this bad boy. There we go. So that was a good collect, I think. So we can go and collect this again. But multi-ball's ready, so I'm going to get that going first. So we got multiple balls in play. Oh, you like Laser Q a lot? Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely be hitting that up. That'll be our finale game. I just hit a 50,000 point out lane that was worth 5x, so that wasn't too bad of a drain out of multi-ball there. Oh, shit. So my hurry up's over, but I'm one target away from getting back into multi-ball. So like other games, multi-ball is extremely important because you can drain out of a multi-ball and be one shot away from lighting your next multi-ball. So you just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Bum, 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 bum. So what's new with you, Lush? You, isn't there a tournament at Arcade Super Awesome coming up? Was there one today, maybe? Come on, left spinner. Oh, there's one yesterday. Did you play in that? How'd you do? Sorry if my my responses to chat aren't as quick as they normally are. I'm not using the SDTM account to monitor the chat. I'm just watching the stream on my phone to watch the chat. Oh! Never trust the kickback. Player controlled kickbacks. Bring them, bring them, bring them. Oh, nice. Well done, sir. One with one strike. Was it a 3-strike, 4-strike? No matter the format, that's impressive. Only one strike. There are some Columbus area peeps coming down for the NKY Pinball Open on July 10th. Holly, Trent, Deborah. I'm trying to think. Scott Beath. He's coming down to commentate. You should join him if you want. Strikeless until the final two. Nice work. I've had so many strikes tournaments where like I was the last one to get a strike. And I wasn't even in like the top 3 or 4. It's like I got my first strike, and then the pinball gods were like, "Yeah, your tournament's gonna be done here. You're not gonna win again." So there's a bad one. So yeah, you can obviously see you can get some pretty crappy scores on this, but like I said, you get in the few millions, you should be competing for first every time.
Deal to hand.
We're technically full, but if you show up to play, I'm probably gonna. Basically, I'm not making it public knowledge really, but pretty much whoever shows up on the 10th, I'll let them play. Since we're just playing for a little bit of cash, there's no IPA points yet. I'm being real casual with it. I definitely didn't want to have 50 people over again, like we did at our last one. I just kind of wanted to ease back into things. So that's why I didn't really do like 48 players or whatever I did the last time. So we'll probably end up being around 32 or so. Yeah, so if you end up coming, just bring 30 bucks with you. That'll be for food, drinks, and then cash prizes. Sweet, man. Love to have you. All right. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, they're always a good time. And then the main tournament will be done by like dinner time, usually like 5:30, 6. And then we'll just dick around the rest of the night. Play maybe some stall ball or some, hell, maybe even run another tournament back or something. Just throw something on match play or something like that. But yeah, people usually stick around for quite a while, as you know, so people are free to sleep where they fall. There we go, there we go. Oh, give it to me. Give me the ball. Do, 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 do. Happy Sunday! What's crapping in? Mr. George. Playing a little Diamond Lady. Alright, so we got 2x Playfield Multiplier, so just hit a bunch of switches and get those drop targets down. 3x Playfield Multiplier. There's one. 2 more drop targets to get our next hurry up running. Oh, I hate that last drop target there. Damn it! Oh, 1 target away from light and lock again, and we blew it. And you blew it. Rip skis and dollar games, yes sir. Yeah, so bring some dollars with you. I think we could get some good stall ball games going. And that'll be fun to stream those too. Get like 20 people on a stall ball game. That's always fun. Because that's a big payout. I mean, everybody puts in $1 and one person walks away with 20. Dang. I hate running too, man. So, George, you ran 2 miles without stopping. That's impressive. I hate running with a passion as well. My wife and I had one of those Pelotons, so we try and do that a few times a week at least. We're doing something right now where we gotta ride that damn thing like 5 times a week. It's pretty tough. I actually gotta ride that after I stream today. This is the last day of the week and I gotta get one more ride in. Alright, right spinner. Sloppy, but I'll take it. Give me that X. Okay. And Los, in the meantime, I have a private Facebook group for the tournament. I'll add you to that so you can see more details on things. Like game list, game banks, a Google sheet with all like the match play link, all that kind of good stuff. So All the info and more you could need for it. I definitely suggest carpooling if that's cool with you. It'll just depend on like where on my street you'll have to park. Because if everybody brings a car, then you might have to park a decent ways down the street and walk to my house, but not a huge deal. All right, getting that other one. Yeah. Okay. Now we want a light lock. Pretty bad here. Oh, this drop target like half hit in. Raisin Bran covered in honey. I've never, ever been a fan of Raisin Bran. I've never really even eaten it that much. Not a big raisin fan. And Bran's just, I don't really like that taste. Putting honey on it, though, seems like that can only improve it. We have the bike. So just like the standard bike with the iPad on it or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of cool different things you can do on it to kind of keep you wanting to do it. These little challenges you do, like this one's like 5 weeks long. So it's kind of cool that like you're working towards something as opposed to just doing random classes and stuff. So it's got lots to do on it, whether you're doing it by yourself or my wife and I are doing the same thing, which is kind of cool because even though we're very different skill sets, we can still do the same classes on how it's set up. So. Alright, so we will make this our last game of this one. I think we showed a good amount for people looking to get more dangerous at a game like this if they come across it in a tournament. And then we'll do... Oh! Hot tip next. Hot tip next. Playfield multiplier is increased by the lit lane up top. So you hit the right spinner, it goes to a kick out to the top lanes. The lit lane will increase the playfield multiplier. That resets if you drain, so you got to start over if you had built it up. The pop bumpers, every so many pop bumper hits will change which lane is lit. There's no flipper lane change. There is a secondary switch on this game on the right flipper that you would think would be for lane change, but actually all it does is displays the status report on the back glass. So yeah, and Playfield multiplier only is activated during multi-ball. It's not like Genesis where it's like always active. So that's why the scores on this never really get into the stratosphere like Genesis can, because one, the Playfield multiplier resets every ball, and two, it's only active during multi-ball. But as you know, with Genesis, it just keeps building and building and building the whole game, and then doubles during multi-ball. Okay, cool. All right, so gonna switch over to hot tip. My rig isn't 100% wireless, so you're gonna lose me for a second because I have to unplug the mic. But I will be back in a second here. All right, let's see how this is gonna work.